What a move on the SPY. To all first-time viewers and investors, welcome. To all subscribers, welcome back. So in today's volatility, the SPY started pushing upwards and testing key resistance levels that we've been watching. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 10:15 a.m. and it never got canceled, lasting all day. And from that moment forward, full strength there on 42 vision. Call options went up over 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve and join the members using 42 Vision to navigate through the volatility of the markets with an edge and clarity over the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. And as you see it there popping up on the screen, we also had target prices from our trade idea alerts that sent out a rapid bull alert, and the first level was near the 684 area and the next one was near 686. Now, it did not hit the first take profit or second one in today's volatility. It's done it in the past earlier this week, and it reached close to it yesterday. But the idea is of those multiple confirmations, when we see them in the chart and then we get the trade idea of the target prices, well then once all that aligns, what happens is we're looking for the confirmation and trend strength, and that's exactly what's happened. We've headed towards it. Even though it hasn't been hit, we gravitate towards those levels and we have an idea of what to look for, and you can gain access to that as well. Now, before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, whether stocks are going up or going down, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment. And we look forward to having you join us. So as you see it there, we got a rapid bull alert there at 12:35 p.m. on Apple. And it was sitting, if we zoom in, it did a full transition from the dip area to multiple rip areas of bright green bars, and it was sitting near the 1235 area at 276.90, and it ripped towards the first take profit and the second target price, nearly missing it by a few cents, all the way up here near 279. So both of them were nearly touched. The first one was broken through right there, and then it broke out and slowed down at 279. And that level of the next target price of number 2 is worth watching going into next week. And call options went up within that time frame of minutes into the close. Very volatile. They went up over 50 to 100% plus within minutes. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge and know about these stocks early on, again, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comments. So the SPY here has done a full transition in the volatility since the open, from the dip area of wire-fed borders to multiple bright green bars. It's hit red bars and found support, and now we're here with the strength of trend of bright green bars in the aftermarket hours. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 Vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So the strength of the bull indicator here at around 653 continues to hold strong. And we could see here how the take profit levels were hit on Monday and Tuesday, right? You could see it there. On Monday, it was 668 all the way up to 669, 670. And then we had the next day, it was around 672 and all the way up towards 674. And they alerted when the levels were below it and they headed towards it. And yesterday, we got really close. And today, we got really close. And in individual stocks like Apple, they actually got hit. Now, going into next week, the most important thing is as long as these bright green bars continue to hold, okay, the strength of trend is still in effect. And not just here on the 30-minute and that bull indicator, but also when you zoom out to the 1 hour. Bull indicator at 659, multiple bright green bars. Nothing has changed. The most that we've seen things change is from bright green to bright green with red borders, and these just tend to be the setups before the next bull run, as I like to call them, because things cool off, and then once they find support and you have lower time frames aligning with the larger ones and you see these bright green bars back to back, the trend is still on. And that's what we look for here. And then you also have the 2 hour bright green bars back to back. Through the volatility, the worst that we've seen is this dark green with red borders. That was back on Tuesday, but since then, nothing has changed. Volatility persists in the markets and we see it in the lower time frames, but the larger time frames are confirming why and justifying things continue to go up. So that's definitely what I will be watching here on 42Vation going into next week. If inflows continue upwards with it as well, which you get connected to once you join the Patreon and Discord, you gain access to our inflow versus outflow. And when inflows are above the midpoint, bulls are dominating. And when we're below it, the bears are dominating. And right now, inflows continue to persist above the midpoint. And any pullback is just an opportunity for the next move back up, retracement or retest of key resistance levels. And right now we're fighting up here very strong above 676, which was a key resistance level, and we're retesting up here what I would call probably the most important resistance level, because that's where we retested when we try to jump back up after tracing back from up here near the all-time highs and then hitting down here 661, tried going there, and then things fell even further. This is the most important resistance is what I would call it. Not financial advice, my opinion and perspective alone, as I always state. And I always believe, right? Just sharing my thoughts and opinion here. And this will be crucial. And we've been talking about 683, 685 since Tuesday. And we were showing here on larger time frames how those levels were looking interesting with these bull alerts, and then also the strength of trend, the bright green bars if they don't switch, and we're up here now. This is really where the bulls need to appear to take this to the further level of retracement and retest of 685, and then the breakout towards 689, 690, and then the speculation of 700. Now, is it guaranteed to do that? Not just yet, but we're retracing and testing this level, and this is going to be the most important part here of this reversal. Now, leading up to it, we've been gravitating towards it, and the trend has been confirmed on multiple time frames. And today, on the 15-minute, there was a bear indicator here, and then you also have the 5-minute with a bear indicator since the pre-market, and it hit a dip area, but neither of those were justified. And once that bull indicator popped up here at 10:15 a.m. and then the rapid bull alert with the take profit levels, and then the 30-minute not getting shaken out, and then we switched from dark green with red borders to bright green bars, and then you had the 1 hour under a bull indicator and starting off at 10 a.m. with a bright green bar. That strength there was confirmed on multiple time frames, on multiple indicators, and then on top of that, there was TP levels, right, to go ahead and watch. So when you know in the larger time frame, there's a strong bull indicator on the 1 hour, there's a strong bull indicator on the 30-minute, the 15-minute bear indicators and bear indicators on the 5-minute are completely irrelevant, just like what happened yesterday. Both of these were short-lived on the 5-minute because in the bigger picture, the 15-minute was under a bull indicator since the pre-market, right here actually at the open, on Wednesday. And then on 30-minute, it was under a bull indicator since way down here on Friday of last week. And in yesterday's open, it was all bright green. So when you align the larger time frames and you zoom into the smaller ones, it's all about looking at, what is the trend and what side am I going to pay attention to? And today there was no bear indicator, okay? You had the 15-minute right into the open, and then also the 5-minute But there was no bear indicator on any of these pullbacks in today's volatility, even further justifying the strength of moves to the upside and the bullishness once this bull indicator popped up at 681.30. And this is what 42 Vision does. It further enhances one's knowledge, especially when you already have an understanding of technical analysis and everything that goes on within the volatility of supports and resistance. 42 Vision just further confirms the strength of trend, simplifies the chart experience, and then further enhances your knowledge to navigate through the volatility. And having all these confirmations just adds further perspective to maximize within these moves. And that's what it's all about, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge, once again, that link is down below in the description. And if you learn something new and you appreciate these videos, share it with a friend, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video, so you're up to date on everything that we share here for free with 42 Vision and my ideas and what the charts are showing. And then also go ahead and smash that like button, guys, so that people can see this video. And it's a way to show me that you appreciate this breakdown, because one of the biggest things here so far that I've shared for this whole entire week actually is that the 30-minute has not switched from bright green bars. So as long as we don't see bear indicators or red bars, there's no switch in trend, right? Like this would signify a switch in trend right here. But since that bull alert here on the 1 hour and then also on the 2 hour, we have been looking at things pretty strong. And as long as these bright green bars do not switch and we keep heading towards those take profit target prices from our trade idea alerts and rapid bull alerts on the Discord, things have continued to reach new highs and continue the trend. Nothing has broken it or switched it. And that's what we look for with 42 Vision, to be able to spot the trend, the strength, and why it's justifiable with multiple confirmations, guys. And that's what we send out. We send out those bull and bear indicators as confirmation of strength, of trend, with the 42 Vision indicators and the bars switching colors. And when they're bright green, it's just continuing strong. And then we also have those target prices and trade idea alerts to give you a full picture and further your knowledge in charts and trading. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.